The Rams are about to lose the heart and soul of their front office, and it could leave the entire organization in a total state of collapse. This isn't just a minor staff change. We are talking about a foundational pillar of the team's recent success potentially walking out the door to join a direct rival. If you thought the offseason was going to be quiet, think again, because the walls are starting to close in on Los Angeles. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button if you want the fastest NFL updates on the planet. We have to start with the absolute chaos surrounding Week 1. If you were planning on a normal Sunday afternoon watching the Rams kick off their season, throw those plans in the trash. The NFL just dropped a bombshell. The season opener against the San Francisco 49ers isn't just a regular game. It's being shipped off to Netflix. That's right, the league is selling our souls to streaming services. But the platform isn't even the biggest headache. The Rams are facing a logistical nightmare that would make any head coach's blood boil. The team is scheduled to fly all the way to Melbourne, Australia, for this matchup. We are talking about 30 total hours of flight time. Imagine the jet lag, the physical toll, and the pure exhaustion of flying 15 hours across the Pacific, playing a high-stakes divisional game against the Niners, and then flying 15 hours back. Is this a football game or a survival experiment? The league is trying to globalize the brand, but they are doing it on the backs of our players' hamstrings. While we do get a bit of extra rest, since it's technically a Thursday night slot, the home advantage is non-existent. It's a neutral site on the other side of the planet against our biggest rivals. But wait until you hear who might be jumping ship from the front office before the plane even takes off. The news just broke that the Minnesota Vikings have officially requested to interview our assistant general manager, John McKay. This is a disaster for the Rams' long-term stability. McKay isn't just some guy in a suit. He's a scouting genius who has been with the organization for nearly a decade. He started from the bottom as a scouting assistant in 2016 and clawed his way up the ladder, eventually becoming the right-hand man in our front office. Why is this happening now? It's all about the connections. The Vikings head coach is Kevin O'Connell, a name every Rams fan knows as our former offensive mastermind. O'Connell and McKay worked side by side during our Super Bowl run. They have a shared language and a shared vision. If McKay leaves, he takes a decade of institutional knowledge, scouting secrets, and draft strategies directly to Minnesota. Who's to blame for this potential loss? Drop a name below. Is it the Rams for not locking him down? Or is this just the price of being a successful franchise? Losing McKay would be a massive blow because he has football in his DNA. His father, Rich McKay, is an NFL legend who built the Buccaneers and the Falcons. His grandfather won 4 national titles at USC. You cannot replace that kind of instinct overnight. If he heads to the Vikings to fix the disconnect in their front office, the Rams are left with a massive hole to fill during the most critical part of the scouting calendar. But the Vikings aren't just coming for our staff. They're coming for our players too. In a move that feels like a personal attack, the Vikings just swooped in and snatched up one of our top free agent targets. Jauan Jennings is officially off the board. He signed a deal worth roughly $13 million, which, let's be honest, probably priced the Rams out of the market. We needed a reliable third option at receiver to take the pressure off the starters, and Jennings was the perfect fit. Now that he's gone, the Rams' wide receiver room looks dangerously thin. We can't go into the season expecting the current depth chart to hold up over 17 games. We need a veteran presence who can win on third down. There are still big names out there, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, and even a potential reunion with Brandon Cooks. But the clock is ticking. Speaking of veterans, there is a massive defensive name that just hit the market, and the Rams need to pounce on him immediately. Kenny Moore was just released by the Colts. In his prime, he was arguably the best slot corner in the entire league. While he might have lost a step, his veteran leadership and versatility to play safety would be a masterclass signing for our secondary. If we let another team grab Moore, our defense might be in serious trouble when we face those high-powered NFC West defenses. Wait until you see the contract situation with our 2023 stars, though. It's a ticking time bomb. We need to talk about the 2023 draft class because the front office is playing a very dangerous game. As it stands, almost every key member of that legendary class is heading toward free agency without an extension. We are talking about Puka Nacua, Kobe Turner, Byron Young, and Warren McClendon. The Puka situation is the one keeping fans up at night. He's been a revelation, but the Rams seem to be waiting. Are they waiting to see if he can stay healthy? Are they waiting for the market to reset? Whatever the reason, every day they wait, his price tag goes up. If he puts up another historic season, we might not be able to afford him. Then you have Kobe Turner, who was a beast on the interior. He's proven he can lead that defensive line, yet there's no pen on paper. And Byron Young. He feels like the odd man out. If the Rams don't move quickly, he could be playing his final season in Los Angeles. It's a high-stakes game of poker, and if the Rams blink, they could lose the core of their future. Even the smaller names are in limbo. Davis Allen showed flashes of being a reliable tight end, and Ethan Evans has been a rocket punter. In a league where special teams can cost you games, letting a solid punter like Evans walk would be malpractice. The Rams usually wait until late August to finalize these big boy deals, but the tension is building. If this front office doesn't navigate this minefield perfectly, the 2023 class, the class that saved the franchise, could be dismantled before our very eyes. We'll be tracking every single move, every interview, and every contract rumor all summer long. Make sure you're staying tuned, because the Rams news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. Get ready for a wild ride to Week 1. And as always, let's go Rams.